All right. Hey everybody, how you doing? It's John Brewer here, South Florida's restaurant guy with a minor in Lake Ida's inventory expert, whatever. Anyway, you know what I did last night? It's pretty cool. I'm wondering if you guys ever do this. Listen to an album from start to finish. You know, like actually sit down and listen to an album from start to finish. Remember like when we were younger and in high school and we put the earphones on and just kind of zone out? I did that last night, and I did that to an album called Joshua Tree by U2. I was actually watching a YouTube video and he was talking about breaking down In God's Country and what a great song it was and why it was a great song. I'm a rookie musician. I'm a beat on it kind of guy. I don't have the time to practice as much as I wish I could and should, but I'm very analytical when it comes to music for some reason, and so I was watching his video on what makes it good, the melody of Bono and the space that the drum brings or the bass brings and the drum. Very great band. I'm sure a lot of you agree with me. But anyway, it was great to just sit back and kind of time travel back to when I basically had that CD in my Mazda RX-7 driving around Los Angeles trying to get acting jobs and bartending and waiting tables and trying to keep my head above water. Really brought back a flood of memories. So just want to know, anybody else done that recently? What album have you listened to? And you know, just where does it take you? It's a pretty amazing experience. Anyway, let's get into the homes today. We got some interesting stuff. We got three homes in the Lake Ida area that have some action going on in there. So back on the market at a price reduction is 702 Gardenia Terrace at 1.470. Linda Barrett Cervantes with United Realty Group. If we go on here and look at it, it's a very nice Spanish style house. Not exactly what the kids are looking for. It's got a beautiful living room. I mean, it's a gorgeous house. Marble tiled, large tile floors, center island kitchen, electric, large, just beautiful breakfast counter, cherry kind of wood, a little lighter than cherry, double door refrigerator, just a gorgeous wet bar, dining room area, which the crown molding with multiple layered ceiling, master bedroom, dark hardwood floors, beautiful office area. It's just, unfortunately, it's got one of those looks that I don't want to say dated, but compared to all the modern stuff that's going on right now. So it's a certain type of buyer, I think, that would be interested in a home like this. I'm not going to say older, although it'd be older. But anyway, the one knock I've got on this house is there's really not much of a backyard. I hate to say it. Beautiful sitting area, but no pool. If I'm paying $1.5 million, $1.75 million for a home in Lake Ida, I want a pool. And let me tell you something, we have a pool in our backyard. We put it in, I think 5 years ago. And not only does it double your living area because you're spending a lot of time outside in the pool, you know, yard work, you jump in, you get out, I jump in that thing at least 10 times a day in the summertime. And that's no lie. I mean, I'll just walk out there, boom, fall in, get out. It really is something that's, I don't want to say it's mandatory, but yeah, it's mandatory. Anyway, so interesting house, 1.470. Price change, it's come down from 1.495, so 20 grand. They basically took off 25,000. It's been on the market now 77 days, so we're getting to that 90 area, which is the average time. 3,200 square feet, 4 bedroom, 4 bath. So there you go. All right, so that's the one house we have. And then we have another house. We have a cancellation. So we have a cancellation, and that is back in the Enfield area, Sunshine Drive, 715 Sunshine Drive. No realtor names on cancellation. Nice house, kind of, I don't want to say lower end. It's a beautiful house. It's a gorgeous house. Nice utilities, electric, backyard, no pool. Beautiful living space. You know, everything's been updated. Yeah, it's a nice house. Let's just look at the lot size. It's so 659.90. They're looking for 535 a square foot. And we all know, everybody, if you followed me, the magic number right now, the average number in Lake Ida is 369 a square foot. Some go lower, some go higher, but that's the average, not the median, but the average. So 535. This one was on the market 14 days, taken off. Let's look at the history. It's been on 14 days, was on in 19, had it on the market in September of last year, 21 days at 598. So for some reason they thought he could get more money out of it, and within 2 weeks canceled the listing. I don't know, could be more to the story. We'll have to find out and keep an eye on this, which I will do. And then the last house I want to talk about, this is an interesting house. So this house, I remember it going up. I thought it was bought, but it wasn't bought evidently. It was rented. Julianne Giachetti had the listing. It was this purple color, I believe. Then they muted it and they painted it like a green. If you go to the history, so right now, let's go to the present first. The present is Jen Kilpatrick picked up the listing, 2.15. All right, 2.15 is what they're asking for the property. It's right at the end of, let's see, we're 5th, we're 13th, so 14th. You're gonna go down 14th, and it's right at the end there, basically right where it T-bones. It's the first house that basically is on the lake. It's a long walk down. 1400 Lake Drive is the address. It's listed as 1968, but that's not true. That was probably one of those 3 walls. They leave up 3 walls and they can basically call it a remodel. 4,200 square feet, 5,800 square feet total. Mink, yeah, that's a lot of space. 5 bedrooms, 5 bath. Totterdale, which is where we live, so it's right down that way. Not that you can tell on camera, but so yeah, this one was muted. It was painted in off-white. This house is white with white on white, with dark wood and dark furniture. Floors are white. Staircase is white with dark wood slats. Let's see, polished chrome, polished nickel, basically. It's very white. Not the high ceilings though in the living area. It's a 2-story, so it's more that Key West kind of West Indies type look to it. Center island in the kitchen. Where's the stove? I don't see the stove. Oh, there it is. Electric stove. But very, very clean, very modern. And that's kind of the thing. It's got like a West Indies look, Key West look on the outside, and you go on the inside, it's got like a modern look. The master bedroom's gorgeous. It's on the 2nd floor, of course. Vaulted ceiling, recessed lighting. You got your own private patio. You can have your coffee in the morning and look at the sun and coming over on Lake Ida. Beautiful view. You can see it from here. Imagine that. Master bathroom is white with gray marble streaks. And there you go. So it's 5'5", laundry room, bada bing, bada bap, bada boop. Let's go back to the details again. Now this is what I thought was interesting. So this house was originally listed at 2.5. That was in September of 2 years ago. So September 17. It was on the market for 224 days at that price. And then they basically canceled it and went back to market at the same exact price. 2.495, another 65 days. So we're getting almost into a year right now. And they canceled the listing. Then they decided to come out to market at 2.249 and they listed it for 136 days. It expired, and I believe that was Nick Malinowski, Randy Eli who had that one, Douglas Elliman, Julianne Giachetti had it, and then the close was for a rental. So they didn't sell the house, but they got somebody to pay $9,000 in rent, according to the papers here. And now they are going back to market, so they're giving it another haircut. So they've gone from 2.5 to 2.25 to 2.15. So they want to keep it above that $2 million mark. Between you and I, here's what I think happened. I think that they saw that the price, maybe I don't think they're renting it anymore. I can walk by and see. I think that they saw what that other home went for, which is 5 lots to the north. The one that I showed you on Monday that went for just under $3 million, which, I think I expressed my surprise. And that house went for 2.8. So I'm thinking that took the buyers, who I think are still the builders, developers on this one, and said, well, we got to get this thing back on the market. There's some heat going on here. So they gave the listing to Jen Kilpatrick, who is basically the default realtor right now in the Lake Ida area, especially if you're talking about high-end homes. She seems to have the most listings in this area. I go out in the morning and I walk around, and she does a tremendous job. Anyway, so that's it. That's what's going on in the Lake Ida area right now. I thought that house is a neat little case study in the markets and what's going on. So there, we had one basically price change back on the market, $1 million home that dropped down. We have a cancellation that happened back in the Enfield area, and then we have a new listing, which was that property we were just talking about, which I think is going, like I said, I think they're trying to take advantage of what they think is a hot market, dropped at 100,000 and got it back on the market again with basically who is the hottest realtor right now in Lake Ida. Anyway, that's it. Sorry for being so long. Hit me up with what your favorite Desert Island album is. So I'm U2, Joshua Tree. I also think Achtung Baby is an awesome album, but it's not a complete album. If you ever hear the story behind that, real quick, story behind that is they were in Berlin, the wall was coming down, they were doing the album, they felt like they were in the middle of history, and they were just banging out all these tunes. The Fly, One, Mysterious Ways, even better than The Real Thing. If you listen to those, there's so much production value. But then when they got to like side B, they were running out of time and they were running out of money. So basically, if you listen to like Acrobat and some of the other songs in there, they're very stripped down. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't give it a total thumbs up, Desert Island. But those first 5 songs are amazing. Even better than The Real Thing, One, Mysterious Ways. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm a big U2 fan. Are you? Let me know about it. Take care. Peace. Have a great day, everybody.